Hi friends, welcome to my channel, The Simple Happy Life. For those of you who are new to me, my name is Sabrina and I'm a homeschool mom of two boys ages 7 and 9. And what I am sharing with you right now are all of our books and curriculum picks for the upcoming school year. So I'm going to break this video up into some different hauls because I feel like this would take forever in one video. So stay tuned for these videos as they come out. Remember to like, subscribe, and share because I know a lot of mamas I included are looking for inspiration for resources and things we can bring into our homes and our homeschools. So keep watching. Okay guys, like I said, the books that I'm sharing today are from kidsbooks.com. And the first book here is called Get to Know Your Universe, Science, Comics, Wild Weather, Storms, Meteorology, and Climate by M.K. Reed and Jonathan Hill. It's actually a series. And you can see all the different ones they have here: coral reefs, dinosaurs, volcanoes, flying machines, plagues, sharks, trees, solar systems, the brain, polar bears. And yeah, I'm really excited about this one. So I'll give you just a super quick flip through because, you know, this would take forever. And I haven't actually looked through these. I'm excited to look through these. My boys have read a few of them, but I haven't actually. You can see a little bit better there, the different series that they have. So I'm looking forward to this. This will be fun. I didn't really see any other of the series on the website, so I didn't order it. But this is going to be perfect because we will be doing weather this year. All right, so the next one is Which Way to the Wild West? Everything Your School Books Didn't Tell You About America's Westward Expansion by Stephen Schenken. I think that's how you say it. Or I don't know. But it looks like a pretty cool book. It looks like this is a part of a series too. Two Miserable Presidents and King George. So black and white illustrations throughout. I got this for my rising fourth grader to read as we learn more about U.S. history. This one Last Word by Nikki Grimes. I think, so it's like her response to poems of artists from the Harlem Renaissance. So I actually haven't gone through this. I don't know, the cover kind of grabbed my attention. I definitely judged this book by the cover, and I see that it's got some, beautiful artwork in here. So we haven't done a lot of poetry outside of a little bit of memorization from that's, in things within our curriculum, but a full poetry unit isn't something we've done in our homeschool. We actually did do it with a co-op, so they enjoyed that, but I thought I'd bring a few more poetry books in. So there's that one, absolutely gorgeous. These guys, I have already had the world history one, and I had the math, not the math one. I purchased the math one. I have recently purchased the computer science one, and I shared that one on Instagram. If you're not following me there, do that. You can find me at The Simple Happy Life. But these were actually not $11.69. So the prices on kidsbooks.com is they're amazing. They're excellent prices. It was less than 50% of the purchase price on the tag. I'm just going to show you the table of contents here. Let's see. So you've got grammar, language, reading fiction, reading nonfiction. And I like these books because I feel like if you are trying to plan a unit yourself or just wanting to, just get a few more tips on teaching this for your kiddos, these are great books. So you have writing here. So I really do like these books. Even though my kids are not in elementary school, they've been really nice guides when I want to kind of go off the curriculum that we've been using. So I'll give you a quick look at the contents of this one. Science investigation, matter, chemical reactions and solutions, motion, forces and work, energy, outer space, the universe and the solar system, the earth, weather, atmosphere, and climate. Oh wow, life classification and cells, plants and animals, the human body and body systems, history and the life of heredity, evolution and fossils, ecology, habitats, interdependence, and resources. So big book, and I'll just do a quick flip of this one. And they're all kind of structured the same, but they are packed full of information. And like I said, you could plan your whole school years off of this, even if your kiddos are not in middle school, you know, and then you just get some really sweet books at their levels to create your units with. So just a flip through of that one. And any of these books that you want me to do more of an in-depth flip through of, please let me know, and I'll definitely have a chance to have a look through them, because I haven't had these. This is number system, ratio, portions and percentages, expressions and equations, geometry, statistics and probability, coordinate plane and functions. So lots there. So maybe this one might be maybe 3rd, 4th grade. You might start using this one, but maybe even before that. But like I said, less than 50%, because I'm filming this late May, and they still have a sale on 15% off the already low prices. So this one I've picked up with my youngest in mind. He loves learning about reptiles and snakes and bugs. And so when I saw this, the beautiful illustrations in it, because what I did was I would look on kidsbooks.com because it was cheaper, and I would go to Amazon and I would look at the reviews, and you can look inside. And so I did that with some of these books, and that kind of helped me make the decision on whether or not I wanted to purchase it. But this one is absolutely gorgeous, and it was definitely not $17. Although this book might be worth paying that full price. Jake Williams, you did your thing. These, again, not that price, are resource books I thought that my 7-year-old would really enjoy. He doesn't mind these kind of, I don't know how you describe these images, but he really likes how these pages feel, and like this more of the sketchy illustrations, painted illustrations. So this is the biggest book of history. And then we got the biggest book of amazing animals. And they've got little puzzles and stuff inside. These are the answers to the puzzles back here. So he's gonna love this one. He actually hasn't seen this one yet. I think he's peeked through the history one. Okay, I'm gonna keep this going. I absolutely love these Let's Read and Find Out books. We have quite a few of them. And so I picked this one up, How to Talk to Your Computer. My boys are really into coding and learning about computers and making music with computers, and just if they can get on the screen, they try it. So I thought, let's learn more about how it works. So this one I purchased with my 7-year-old in mind. I purchased another one of these, What Makes Day and Night. And I just think this one got a little bent. But I feel like these grow with them, because you can keep going back and reading these, even though these are like kid books or younger kid books. I feel like they're still packed with so much information I learned from them. And every time they read these, they just get something different from it that they may not have comprehended before. So I really like those. And then, who were the American pioneers? Well, good questions. Who were the American pioneers, and other questions about westward expansion. And I had never seen this book series before. And I have a timeline in the back. That's nice. Ooh, and I like that they have real pictures too. That's nice, along with the illustrations. So I'm just looking through this for the first time too. Ooh, it's pretty. Like that. All right, mummies. I like that these have a little tint to them, the characters, if I'm being honest. So we'll be talking a little bit about ancient Egypt this year. And so I got these books because these were maybe $1, but the illustrations inside I thought were really pretty. And it comes with a stencil. So I ended up getting 2 of them because they were like less than $2. So if, you know, they can both be using the stencils at the same time. If I'm reading, I thought it would be a good little, you know, keep their hands busy while I'm reading type project. So this next one is called Knights, Secrets of Medieval Warriors by Henry Templeman. And we're going to be talking about the Middle Ages this year. And my oldest wanted to, they have some really cool illustrations. He wanted to learn more about the weapons used at that time. So that is what drew me to this book. Really cool, really cool illustrations. So again, if you guys want me to do more flip throughs or a more in-depth flip through of these books, let me know and I can do those for you. And so I was really excited to see that they had some DK books. We love DK books. I think they are great to have in your homeschool library. This one's called Explorers, Amazing Tales of the World's Greatest Adventurers. It is illustrated by Gemma C. Hawk and written by Nellie Hong. Hopefully I did not butcher their names. But with DK books, I feel like you can use them in and of themselves to teach, but they're really good, I think, foundations for unit studies because they break it down. So you can, you know, explore these explorers by sea, land, and air and space. So I think that's really cool how they pretty much all of their books do that. They break it down for you and you can go from there. So again, beautiful illustrations. And I love that they just have, you know, like I said, chunks of information that you can just stop right there and digest. Or you can, you know, add some sides to. It's a feast of learning in here. So I'm excited about that. Let's see, I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit. Voices from the Underground Railroad by Kay Winters, illustrated by Larry Day. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so I haven't read this yet, but it looks like we're hearing the story from these different perspectives. So I've seen Jeb and Maddie a few times. Yeah, so wow. Beautiful illustrations, yeah, beautiful. So the next book we have is called The Girl Who Helped Thunder and Other Native American Folktales, retold by James Brutchick and Joseph Brutchick, PhD, illustrated by Stefano Vitali. I think that's how you would say it. And already this cover is beautiful. Oh, good. Because sometimes I don't always love to leave the jackets on, but I love that. I love that. Just because they tear and I hate when it happens. Let's see. Let's start. So it looks like they have it kind of broken up by region. And I just thought this would be a nice addition to our shelves. I'm sure we will pull it into some of our units, but I love how simple the layout is and yet colorful at the same time. The images are gorgeous. So I'm excited to read through this with the boys. The next book we have is called A Sweet Smell of Roses by Angela Johnson and illustrated by Eric Velasquez. And it's about segregation. And from the reviews, it just said that the book told or spoke to segregation in a really kind of sweet and gentle way. And I think that's important for my boys right now. I want them to know hard truths, but, you know, gradually as they can handle it. So I picked up that one. Kind of the same for this book as well, called Sit In, How Four Friends Stood Up by Sitting Down by Andrea Davis Pinckney, illustrated by Brian Pinckney. And this actually happened not far from us. The illustrations in this book are really cool, actually. I like that. So I thought this would definitely be a good addition to our shelves, along with this one, Between the Lines, How Ernie Barnes Went from the Football Field to the Art Gallery by Sandra Neal Wallace and illustrated by Brian Collier. I love the paintbrushes. How they have that. Really pretty. It was, ooh, this book is bright and colorful. I love picture books. I feel like I learn so much from them, and I feel like I've taken it for granted that, you know, they know how to read these words, but us being able to like dive deeper into the meaning of them and have these beautiful illustrations to go along with them. I'm looking forward to diving into this one because something that I've always really wanted to do this year is learn more about painting and sculpting and art. So that is what we're going to do, and this will be a nice addition to discussing that. Okay, so I've got a few books here that we had already purchased used, and so I just got the rest in the series. So we had these Mastermind series, so I just got these other two. And the boys have enjoyed this. So I think a lot of times my boys will read books before we use them as a read aloud, but I think we'll be reading through these as a read aloud together this year. The same thing with this one. We have Once Upon a Time, and so this is the second book in the series, Twice Upon a Time. These two are actually new to us. The Girl with the Dragon Heart and The Dragon with a Chocolate Heart by Stephanie Burgess. I had never heard of, but I was definitely drawn in by the cover art. And so we will be, I think the other one is called The Princess Who Flew with Dragons. So we're going to be doing these as read alouds this year as well. I also have here Charlotte's Web, always a good one to have. I loved this book growing up and the little movies to go along with it. And we're going to be doing a unit this year. Pretty sure we're going to be doing a unit this year using Charlotte's Web. Now, I mentioned that my boys wanted to do more art and just being creative in our homeschool, so I picked up these, and they're going to be so excited about these books. So this is The Incredible Comic Book Studio, everything you need to create your own comic strips, stencils, transfers, characters, and templates. So I'm just going to flip through this real quick. Oh, look, the stencils are actually really, and they come out easy too. That's nice. So we love stencils and stamps around here already. So, oh, it looks like they have superhero stamps or stencils so they can draw. Blank pages, nice thick pages. Probably paint on those. Make your own comic. Looks like they have some examples. Story planner. That's nice. Always a fun way to, to introduce or, have other things that they may not think is doing school or learning, but it is, practicing your writing and storytelling. So very, very cool. So I got two of those for my boys, and they haven't actually seen these. So the last thing we purchased from kidsbooks.com are these family field guides or Fandex family field guides. I came across these on Instagram. My mom had shared them, and I just thought they were so cool because look, they're like these heads. How cool is that? So I got the Civil War, Washington, Painters, Explorers, Shakespeare, and Africa. Look how cool that is. And Mummies, Gods and Pharaohs. So I slipped the tape off of this one and just going to fan this one out for you. Look how cool that is. These are so cool. They kind of remind you of, I guess, Brain Quest and like the way that they're like this handheld, but these provide you with information. It's not like a question and answer format. So I think my boys are going to like this because they don't always love the Brain Quest. So I thought these would be a nice option. And there's lots of information on the back. And my kids will just sit and read these over and over, and then they'll learn the information. I mean, you do the same thing with Brain Quest, I know, but I think they're really gonna like this. So, and I'm already loving it and not focused on the video because I'm trying to read. So let me put these down. But if you want me to flip through any of these, let me know. Let me know. Guys, that's it. We've come to the end of our haul. Thanks so much for staying with me. Again, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know your thoughts. And I'll be back with more. Next, I think I'll be sharing my either Rainbow resources or Amazon haul. So I'm really excited about both of those. I will probably go a little quicker with those because they're a little bit bigger. But that's it. But if you like the pace of this, let me know. Let me know if you're like, speed it up, girl, speed it up. Or if you were like, actually show me a little more. Let me know. Let me know your preference. I will be back with more. Talk to you later. Bye.